Hello. Today's permaculture topic is verti-vegging, vertical mulching. You can hack a branch off of something like this, rosemary, at the right time of year, dig a little hole in the ground, and bury it halfway in the ground, and it will turn into another rosemary. Rosemary is highly astringent, and its aroma is something that gophers and moles really don't like. So last season I put, you can see these little grapevines. These are Pinot Noir grapes. Up near this cherry tree, multi-graft, so that they can climb up the tree as the tree ages, so will the grapevines. But to protect them, I put something astringent. Sour grass, and then we have giant purple mustard, different types of mustard, lemon verbena. So what I'm doing right now in this permaculture food forest is I'm trying to convert sand, barren sand, and give it life back. Because this was all lawn before. And there wasn't very much carbon in the soil. It was sand with grass on it. So by planting different types of legumes, getting roots in the ground that are spicy, like giant purple mustard is very spicy. You can see I broadcasted some bush bean, different types of seed all over the garden. The food forest. Volunteer purple mustard's kind of growing all through the lawn. I got a nasty crabgrass problem, Bermuda grass or whatever it is. So I laid a bunch of cardboard down and covered it in wood chips from the landfill all through here. Then I laid more cardboard down and put horse manure and goat manure, chicken manure. Then I poked a hole in the ground and verti-vegged. So that's a peach. Stuck it right in the ground. Maybe 2 feet deep, 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep. And what I did was I used a little bit of, there's another lemon verbena. And there's a couple more peach twigs in here. There's another one over there behind the T-post. So I cut a little piece of cactus. It's called aloe vera. And I dip the end of the cutting in the aloe vera, and then I dip that in root hormone powder. And that'll get it to grow roots, hopefully. Aloe vera is a healing remedy. So it doesn't just heal people, it also heals plants. And it's a succulent, so it likes to grow roots when you break a piece off and transfer it. So those hormones are in that, and it's real sticky and slimy, so it grabs onto the powder, and then when I stick it into the mud all the way down to the bottom of the hole, it'll begin growing. So here, more verti-vedge. You got pomegranate and more sour grass, mountain sorrel. Here's another Pinot Noir growing with a bare root stock that we got. A yellow apple. Yellow delicious. But I went ahead and verti-vegged more pomegranate and stone fruit all over. When I cut the amaranth down, I didn't cut it all down. I left the stub alone with a few extra branches at the bottom, kind of like the Christmas tree farm does. So this stub has continued to be alive, and it's protecting the earth from gophers, since I live in the sand, I have a problem with gophers. I seeded this whole area with different types of beans and sunflowers and poppies and all kinds of things that the insects like. And then I've been peeling oranges to make limoncello and orangecello, different types of citrus, and then squeezing out the juice and drinking it to boost my vitamin C level. And I'm just taking all this green waste and broadcasting it around. So that's all going to turn back into soil. Essentially what I'm doing is I'm creating my own midden. If you've been interested in archaeology or natural sciences, you'll understand that wherever Native American settlements were, there's very black, rich soil midden from all the discarded waste of the area. So getting artichokes going. These are types of thistle, right? So kind of planted out a little patch here. And it's all over the place. And I planted that a while back. But anyway, getting vertical vegetation helps shade the roots. It protects the soil from foragers like birds eating all your seed. Scatter a little bit of hay on the ground. Our Christmas tree. So those pine fronds, they're going to protect the seedlings from the sun, the wind, splash erosion from the rain, birds, and it works very well. I've done it with my previous career with the park system, restored land, totally demolished and deteriorated from overuse, and brought it back to life and watched it within a few years come completely back to life. So here's some more verti-vedge. These are plums. I just pruned the plum tree, several of the plum trees, peach trees and everything, and I'm just stabbing these canes way down deep into the nice wet soil right before the rain, letting the rain come through and water them, and also water the leaves to stop them from desiccating. And it's a numbers game. Not every single cane is going to survive, right? So some of them will. The ones that will, I'll nurture them. So here's another one. A lemon or an orange, I'm not sure which. Pomegranate. I like pomegranate. I started planting pomegranate along the perimeter. So this is all pomegranate. Pomegranate, elderberry, alternating. Elderberry. Elderberry, pomegranate. All through there. So pomegranate, pomegranate, pomegranate. Grapes. Make some good wine. Pomegranates and grapes. Prickly pear. Got some random chard growing. Last year's pumpkin still just chilling there. Got Pickle the pig. She's the new mascot, Pickle Pig. She likes to come out here and forage because I throw eggshells and walnuts and anything that's garlic that's kind of gotten soft, anything that doesn't need to be in our cabinet anymore. You can kind of go out here. This is a big pile of compost from all the corn and amaranth and sunflowers that we grew last year. I piled them kind of linear in a line in a linear fashion, and then piled manure and more manure and hay and more manure on top until it turned into like a hump. And now it's just breaking down. Banana peels and everything given back to the earth. There's a little, patch of different types of chard from seed I collected either at work or from plants I grew previously or even purchased. You can tell there's obvious snail damage because I don't like using poison. I don't like engaging in chemical warfare with other life forms, especially with chemicals I'm not familiar with. So that's why the pig will come along and eat the snails. So will the chickens. And then by not poisoning the snails, we have a very good type of escargot. Because those brown snails in your garden were brought here by the French for the purpose of eating escargot. So anyway, a little patch of dirt, definitely upping the amount of fruit trees that are growing in here. We can always come back and cut them down if we don't want them here. But all these little twigs all through here, whatever ones aren't completely in a trail. That's the other thing, is that family, animals, horses come through here and they burn little trails in. And I kind of like that. I kind of roll with it. But if I want to stop that from being a trail, I just pile a bunch of sticks and debris in the way and they have to go around. More rosemary. A little bit of rosemary under here. Mallow, another edible plant that creatures really don't like to chew on. Rosemary. Little fig. It's just in its first year. We don't really want it to fruit too much. By the way, they say don't let your fruit tree fruit for the first couple years. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I do believe you should thin the fruit so that you don't tax your tree too heavily, because it takes a lot of energy out of the tree to produce the fruit. But leave a couple pieces on there. Let it give back. Anywho, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy your gardening experience too. But this is a good time of year, at least in the Central Coast region of California. You can take canes from your fruit trees and stick them in the dirt, and some of them will make it. I know, because a lot of the trees I've planted, I rooted from a cane in the greenhouse. And I've also experienced success by just sticking them directly in the dirt. So take care, y'all. Thanks for watching.